Hey family, Dad here. Hope you're having a great day. On this video, I just wanted to talk about I spent $2,000 on a CrossFit membership. So I will say that there is a caveat to that $2,000. The $2,000 is really $2,039 plus taxes and fees, and that covers 14 years for a CrossFit membership. So I've been doing CrossFit for over 2 years now at this one gym that I go to exclusively. For the first year and a half, I just went like one day a week. It was usually Sundays. I really enjoyed it. And maybe occasionally I would go 2 times per week. But for the most part, for the first year and a half, it was one day per week. And usually it's on the weekends. But the last 6 months that I've been going to the CrossFit, I've been scaling. I've been shooting for 2 times per week and the occasional 3 times per week. As most recently, I went on a Tuesday, Thursday, and a Saturday. Ever since I've been going to this CrossFit gym, I've been purchasing a punch card visit. So with this punch card visit, I get 8 visits. And it's $150 plus taxes and fees. And that turns out to be roughly $172 for 8 visits. And that usually lasts me, 2 months for the first year and a half. But for the last 6 months that I've been going to, usually I'm good for about a month. So every month I got to re-up. So eventually I was going to convert and buy a monthly membership. This CrossFit gym I'm going to. It's great. I enjoy it. The people are great. The coaches are great. There's no need for me to kind of go to another gym at this point. It's pretty convenient compared to the other CrossFit gyms that I go to. I shouldn't say go to, but I've researched. They're kind of out of the way compared to this CrossFit gym that I've been going. So to even solidify it, I didn't even purchase a monthly membership yet. So my CrossFit gym, they changed ownership recently. The new owner, decided to celebrate with this, new purchase, and with this CrossFit gym being 14 years old, they recently celebrated their 14th anniversary, is that he thought that he'll roll out a promotion. And the promotion was $2,039 for a 14-year membership. Now, the significance of $2,039 is, well, the membership would end in the year 2039. 14-year membership would signify it's been 14 years that this gym's been open for. So he thought it would be a good idea just to offer that $2,039 plus taxes and fees for 14 years, all inclusive for this CrossFit gym membership. So for me, it was a no-brainer. I decided to go ahead and purchase it. I spoke with the owner a little bit at length. I never really met him before. He's been a member, I guess, for 12 years. I might have seen him once or twice. I didn't really know his name before. We ended up talking, and he had a couple of, things that he wanted to kind of improve the gym on. I could definitely see improvements in the gym. I think one thing with my CrossFit gym is that sometimes there's a lack of equipment for the amount of people that are at the class. So they cap the classes at 15 people. And sometimes there's not 15 pieces of equipment, right? Which is understandable because, with the CrossFit gyms, typically not everyone does the RX workouts. So there's not 15 pairs of rings because a lot of people like myself, we can't do, ring work like muscle ups and things like that. There's not enough rowers. I think they're short maybe a couple rowers, and I think that's something that the new owner's thinking about is just getting new equipment and kind of reconfiguring the layout of the space currently that it's at right now. I think what he's trying to do is just trying to get some net new customers, purchase the promotional price to get a little influx of cash so he can help renovate and add new equipment with this new influx of cash. Now, who knows if it's ever going to happen, if he'll get a good amount of new customers signing up for this. I'm an existing customer. Thinking of that, he is going to get someone that's kind of new as far as purchasing a consistent membership. But I don't know how that's going to work for him. I mean, he's the one that's offering this promotion, and I just, got sold on it, and I'm okay with that. As I break it down, I'm doing the math with taxes and fees. It comes out to about $2,300 up front, and I'll just use that out of my emergency fund. But as I break it down, for 14 years, $2,300 for 14 years, that's like $164 a year for the CrossFit membership. If I break it down even more, $2,300 divided by 2 years for 24 months, that's $95 a month for a CrossFit membership. If I even break it down even more, $2,300 for 12 months, it's $191 for a CrossFit membership. And typically CrossFit memberships, if you're paying a monthly due, it's roughly, after taxes and fees, it's probably right around $190 a month. Some, probably other bigger metropolises, probably a little more expensive. Maybe more in the suburb rural areas, probably less expensive. But for me, what I've been accustomed to paying for the past 2+ years at the CrossFit membership, as at the CrossFit gym, it just makes sense that I pay for this membership. I'm not going anywhere. I've been with this CrossFit gym for 2.5 years, and I plan on doing this, working out for another 2.5 years. So it's going to pay itself off. I'm not going to cancel it because, if I leave the state, let's say, or if I move away from the town, if I come back just to visit, at least I can just jump into the CrossFit gym and take a workout there. My membership's going to be good for 14 years, so I'm not going to cancel it. So yeah, it just was a no-brainer for me. I paid the upfront cost because long-term it's a good return on investment, and I don't plan on leaving the CrossFit gym anytime soon. So tell me your thoughts. Has your gym ever had an incredible promotion that you just couldn't pass up? Comment, like, subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. So that's all I got. I'll see you all at the next video.